So this is the first motif. So I've worked all of the sides without joining anything. And I have a motif here, and I'm going to back out this completed motif so I can show you what it looks like when you join. Okay, so when you're working, let's say your second motif, let's say this was your first motif, you worked to complete, and now you're ready to join your second motif on. So you worked 4 sides of your motif. You can work one side, 2 sides. Just don't work to where you only have one side left, because then you're going to get stuck at this next corner right here. So just make sure you have at least 2 sides left to join this second to last side of your motif. All right, and then what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and work 2 single crochets in that first corner that you're going to join. Then you're going to use the PLT method, pull loop through. You're going to release the loop from your hook, grab your next motif. Now you're joining this center single crochet to the center corner single crochet of the motif that's complete, right? So you just find that center single crochet and put your hook through front to back, okay, through both loops. Now you're going to grab your loop back again. Grab your loop, pull that loop through, and this loop is what joins your motifs together. Okay, so don't make a slip stitch. Don't do anything. Just your motifs are joined together. Now you're just going to dip straight back into this space, because your corners are supposed to have 3 single crochet, right? So you have 2 so far. So now you need to make 1 more single. Okay, just make your single like normal. It looks like that, it's fine. Pinch your loop so you don't lose that loop if you want. Remove the hook, go into this next stitch. That's where your next stitch is joining into. Insert the hook front to back through both loops, grab your loop, and pull the loop through to the front. Okay, now you're going to work your next stitch, and after every stitch across, you're going to do the PLT, the pull loop through. Okay, so go through your first double crochet and make your single. Release the loop. Okay, go front to back through your next stitch on the completed motif, through both loops, grab the hook, grab the loop, pull the loop through, and continue. Single, release, put the hook through the next stitch, grab the loop, and pull it through to the front. And this is how it starts looking whenever you use PLT, okay? And that is PLT join. You can use this for double crochet, for continuous joins. It's just a joining maneuver. It's not even really a stitch. So you can do it with any stitch. You can skip, let's say you want to do PLT after one stitch and then do 2 stitches and then do PLT. You can skip like that and it makes a cool braided look. So you can use this however you like. But PLT is just what the maneuver is called, pull loop through. Okay, so now we're at our chain corner, and you can see this is how your side's gonna look when it's joined. So it looks neat, nice and neat, and it's flat on the back, totally flat. Now that we're at our next corner, I'm gonna show you what to do when you join this corner. First, you're gonna make your first single crochet, and then go ahead and join that one. Okay, so now you've joined the first single crochet of your corner with your PLT. Now you're gonna make 2 singles in the corner. You're not gonna join this center stitch there. So you're gonna work the rest of the motif without joining anything. You only work PLT after the first single crochet of your 3SC corner. All right, so now you're done joining your side. Make sure you've got 2 singles here that are not joined. And then you're just gonna make single crochet in all your stitches across like normal. And join like how I showed you before. Join your round and bury your tail. All right, there you go. So now you're good to go. You've joined one side. Okay, so now I've got some completed and joined hexagons here. So I can show you how to join on to first 2 hexagons and then 3. Okay, so to join my first side, I'm gonna join it just like I joined my first side previously. Okay, so I've worked my first side and I've joined it. And now I've made my first single crochet in this corner where I'm gonna come up to 2 hexagons. I've made my first single crochet and I've joined it with the PLT. All right, so now let's just look and see what we have here. We're about to make our second single crochet. We've got this single crochet in the center over here in the corner, and we've got this corner single crochet on the opposite motif. Okay, so that's kind of what we're looking at here. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna go straight into your same chain space corner and make your second single crochet of your 3 SC corner. Okay, so this is your middle single crochet that you've just made. So what you do is you just skip right over this motif. This motif is done now. Now you're gonna go to this center single. Okay, so I'm gonna turn this around so you can see. This is the center single of the 3 single crochet corner. All right, so you're gonna go front to back again through both loops of that one. Grab your loop, and that is where you're gonna PLT your center single to, okay? So now when you make your third single crochet, now you're just gonna continue on with this motif. This motif is done. Okay, so work front to back through both loops, pull your loop through. Don't skip that first double crochet. I know everybody's gonna work right into this one, but that's not the one. Okay, you gotta go, if you want, you can scoot your loops over and you'll see that you can make a stitch into it. Okay, if you wanna double check yourself, you can always double check to make sure that you're working into, that your corresponding stitch on the completed motif is the correct one, if you just wanna double check where you are. All right, guys, so I have 2 sides joined now. This is how your corner is gonna look. Okay, so what I've joined up to now is up to my first single crochet of that next corner. And I've gone ahead and joined it. And just like before, when you only join one side, I'm gonna work my 2 next single crochet stitches without joining anything. Okay, when you're done joining sides, always just join that first single and leave the next 2 singles unjoined. Okay, and now you're gonna work around the rest of this motif, totally plain, and then join your round just like normal. All right, so now that I've showed you how to join 2 sides, I'm just gonna run through 3 sides with you. It's not a lot different, but I just wanna make sure everybody understands how to join their hexagons on. So for my first corner that I'm joining, I've got 2 single crochets in it, just like before. Okay, so now I've got that first side joined. So now we're at our last corner. And just like we work all of the corners just before your plain side, I'm not gonna be joining on this side. So once you're finished joining your sides, what you always are gonna do is join your first stitch. So make your first single crochet in the corner and make your PLT, and then make 2 singles without joining anything. And now you're just gonna work around your motif plain until you get to the beginning, and then you just join your round and you're finished with your motif. All right, so you've got 3 sides joined here. Okay, so just to recap, when you're working your join, when you're about to start joining, you've got your 2 stitches on inside your chain space here, and then you start joining. So 2 SC and then join. Go across, then you're gonna have your 3 single crochet here and join like I had mentioned before with the first single crochet PLT join to this motif, and then the second and third PLT for the corner join to this motif. Join your side, and same thing on this join. Since you're joining this side, that's how you make your 3 corner stitches. Join your side. And then when you're all finished joining all your sides, you join your first single crochet, PLT join, and then make 2 single crochet without making PLT afterwards. Okay, and then just finish your round. So that is how you work PLT join, and you will get the hang of it, and it's a beautiful join. If you're getting frustrated with it, by all means, you don't have to use this join. You can just make your motifs all the way completed, leave a long tail and whip stitch them together, or you can just sew them together however you prefer to do your join. This is just my PLT join. I really enjoy it, and I know lots of others do, and I always get asked, how did you join your motifs when I use this join for the geometric lace blanket? Okay, so this is Rachel from cypresstextiles.net, and I hope you guys enjoyed this motif and joining method, and I will see you guys in the next video.